Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get your skate every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Hello, welcome to the Monday KVJ After the Show podcast. What is going on? Happy to have you all here with us today. Good to see you.
It's good to see you guys. Even though I've been spending, the entire morning with you, a little sick of seeing your face. It's good to be with you.
We were talking a little bit about nostalgia earlier with those songs you hear that takes you back to a summerhood from your childhood. And we just threw up the question on our Facebook page. It's not only music that can take you back, but food. What food or snacks brings you back to your childhood?
Gold Rush ice cream bars from Costco.
Yeah.
There was also a Sunday candy bar from Costco that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The Chef Boyardee with the gray, sickly-looking meatballs. They looked gross and gray.
That's gross. Yeah.
Sure as shit, they tasted amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved me a Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatball.
We would do a lot of the canned ravioli. I used to love that as a kid.
I threw up on canned ravioli, and then after I threw up, I went back and ate more, which just shows you the power of canned ravioli.
That's that good.
How good it is.
The meatballs are like gray.
They are
weird and ooh.
They remind me of when E.T. gets sick. That's the color of the meatball.
It's gross.
But it's good. The Alphabet-O's. The
SpaghettiOs?
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
But they had the alphabet ones too.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of good ones. It wasn't even just that. It was some of the snacks too. Ice cream bars would take me back. People were saying Pop Rocks. I remember that. That took me back. Big League Chew was something as a kid. I always had Big League Chew.
Candy cigarettes and then the waxy bottle and then you drink the liquid.
Yeah.
I love that liquid.
Those ice pops.
That burn your throat.
Yeah,
it's one of the top answers.
Good.
They're so good.
Little Debbie Star Crunch. Used to get one every day for lunch.
Little Debbie, just in general. I know that she's a very controversial woman. A lot of people don't like Little Debbie treats. They're very affordable. There is some bangers in their lineup.
Tom said the Hostess fruit pies. I remember those. I love those.
So I'm more of a Hostess fan than Little Debbie. Hostess, I love a Yodel.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
You do love a hand pie too.
I love hand pies. The apple one with the glaze on it. They're 500 calories, but fuck. Oh.
Yeah. Good, huh?
I love the hand pie. Hand pie is up there as far as things that make me fat real quick.
Popsicles, one of the tops.
Big popsicle run right now.
Mm-hmm. I remember as a kid, too, my mom would always have them pudding pops. Jello pudding pops.
Yes. Jello pudding pops were huge in my house.
Couldn't eat them now, though. You get called out for eating a pudding pop now.
I don't think they make them.
Because of Bill Cosby?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they made them for a while.
They canceled Cosby and his pops.
I don't know if his pops were that good. They were overrated, I remember. My mom got them a lot. I thought, these are kind of shitty pops, Mom.
Yeah, I liked him.
His pops were great. Don't take a cocktail from him, but his popsicles were great.
Thing that I remember as a child that I hated, I remember Mom, when she felt like she was putting on too much weight, she'd give her all the junk food, and all we'd have is the Weight Watchers snacks, and they had their own version of pudding pops and all that stuff. The Weight Watchers.
Oh,
remember that?
Hated
Weight
when my
Watchers
mom
frozen treats.
My mom and Ann would try to get it together, and they'd go on these runs. And you're right, we would have to eat the food they would eat.
Yeah.
And they were into, so we'd have all this soda, and then all of a sudden they're on a diet for 2 months. We would have to drink Diet Faygo. Do you remember Diet
It's so
Faygo?
gross, yeah.
Oh my god,
It's terrible.
It's shit in a bottle is what I call it.
Terrible.
Shit in a bottle.
Uh-huh. Amber said the Fluffernutters, those peanut butter and the marshmallow fluff sandwiches on a soft white bread.
Love Fluffernutter.
Those are so good.
Oh, if you grilled them on the Skittle, you could make a great
On the Skittle or the skillet?
What did I skittle it?
Skittle.
Grill him on a
There's
Skittle,
Skittles over
little
there.
candy.
Oh, you know what I meant. You don't always have to correct me in public.
Candy said my mom's homemade chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I saw one of those vans, DoubleTree van, and every time I see a DoubleTree van drive in, I always go, "Oh, I want to eat your cookie."
Yeah.
They make great cookies.
The girl driving is like, what are you talking about?
Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Flintstone Push Pops. You remember Push Pops?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was an orange sherbet.
They still make them. They're
Yeah.
still around.
Rocco eats those every once in a while.
I'll tell you what's underrated. Two popsicle thingies that are underrated. Fudge-sicles and creamsicles. Oh, I love a creamsicle.
Yeah, creamsicle was good. Yeah, but you hardly ever saw them.
They're still around. There's one at Publix they sell. Orange on the outside, cream in the middle. Oh, fuck, I might cheat today. I don't know. Kev's priming the pump over there.
After we did the ice cream bit, he goes, "Hey, you got any of that ice cream left?"
I didn't have
He
any.
didn't
Wet his
have
whistle.
any. He was like, "Do you have any?" I said, "Yeah, I got some." He's like, "All right, well, I don't want any."
Well, I cheated a little bit yesterday. It happened
Okay.
so quick. I got pizza. I got Camille.
I cheated a little bit too this weekend. I was being so good during the week. I think the weekends I do fall off.
I do too. What did you eat? What was the worst thing you ate? And please go slow and try to make it, if you can, sexy.
I ate one piece of pizza.
That wasn't sexy. I didn't even try.
For me, that's cheating.
One piece of pizza is cheating. Get the shit out of here with that.
It is.
This guy will show you how to cheat.
I ate a whole pizza this weekend.
Everyone believes you.
I know. I shouldn't brag so much.
Yes. No one's doubting.
And you were looking at houses. You said you saw one house 2 blocks from Camille's Pizza. You can't buy that house.
It was walking distance of Camille's.
You cannot buy that house.
It wasn't for me anyway.
You'll never be able to diet.
No, I could do it.
Really?
Yeah.
That close?
I can get disciplined. Yeah. It sucks. I hate trying to watch there's such a freeing feeling when you go into the grocery line at Publix and looking over to the candy bar section and go, if I want to go on a fucking Baby Ruth run today, I can have 3 Baby Ruth, and who gives a shit? But if you're 230 or 220, whatever the fuck I got to.
You can't do it.
Not during the quarantine. I'm talking when I first got into radio.
Right.
I got to be 235 or 240 because of all those free donuts.
Radio donuts.
That's impressive. You're at 180 now. That's an extra 50, 60 pounds.
I came in at 209. It was my first day on radio. I remember I weighed myself 209, and I think 3-4 months later, I was 238, 240.
It's pretty impressive, my friend.
There was so much free food in the beginning of radio. That dried up, by the way.
It ebbs and flows.
It does.
You find that sometimes it like comes in waves and you're not expecting it, and then it'll be a drought.
I just always feel bad eating on the air because I always feel like people are like, well, I don't want to hear that bull. I don't want to hear you eat a great sandwich right now.
No, nobody wants to hear you chewing.
It is kind of gross.
It is correct.
Well, we've done that before. We've had podcasts where we're eating and all you hear is just us like hitting the dishes.
People do like when we talk about the beer, but yeah, it's kind of hard to hear the chewing.
Mm-hmm. Anybody have any cocktails over the weekend?
What, is whiskey just straight up a cocktail?
Yeah, it is. That's
Yeah.
definitely a cocktail.
Well, then yes, I did.
I had beer. That's it. I'm taking myself off of cocktails for a while.
Oh, yeah.
How many times
okay.
are we going to hear this story from her?
Yeah. Just beer, huh?
Just beer, and I was fine.
Okay.
Because something happened where she was on the hard stuff, and
Yep.
what happened?
It was bad.
When was this?
Oh, maybe a month ago. I thought it'd be a good idea to have some gin martinis.
Ooh, sounds lovely.
By yourself? Not by yourself.
By myself, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not home alone,
But
I'm the only
Yeah.
one drinking.
Uh-huh.
And the rest of the family doesn't like it when I get smashed.
And what happened?
I just have a lot of opinions.
I got a lot to say. Shit. Oh, man. Here comes Mama with her opinions.
Mommy Dears is drinking again.
So you
Yeah.
backed off the gin?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and retire the gin for a bit.
Gin martinis? Oh, yeah.
They say the average American spent 172 hours of the lockdown drunk, according to a poll. That's 7 full days plus 4 hours.
I know that you said you don't drink as much as you did, but do you drink still to the point where you have a pretty good buzz? During the quarantine, have you got tied on a couple good buzzes?
No.
Okay.
No, I drink enough to kind of like I relax a little bit. I do basically one cocktail. I'll do maybe 2 to 3 cocktails in a day on a weekend. So, but I space them out through the course of the day. I'll have one earlier, and then I'm all about drinking in the morning. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am with it.
We all got our thing.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. I'm just asking.
Yeah, that's kind of what I try to do. Yeah, I know Virginia's look out, Papa's drunk again. Act, so yeah, I tried to space them out.
Yeah, I do good unless, there's a drinking buddy that comes over. And yeah, because it was Rocco's birthday, so Uncle Jerry was there and he wanted to drink with me, so.
Mama had a few, huh?
Mama had a few beers.
Okay. But I mean, you're not going to get super crazy on the beers, right?
No, I was not super crazy.
Okay. Just having a good time, huh?
Yeah.
It's hard to get super crazy on beer. I think you can get a buzz. I'm not saying you can't get crazy on beer because I know we all can. But it's harder, obviously, because you're not drinking as much. It's not, the hard liquor, man, that shit.
It hits you pretty quick.
You better be prepared to go to battle.
It hits you pretty quick.
It hits you very, very quick.
What if you're loading them up one after another? That's where it gets to you.
Because I drink for long periods of time. I'm a duration drinker. Like I'll start while I'm cooking. I was grilling, drinking beers, making the burgers. I was having a good time, listening to music. And that's at noon. And then at 8 o'clock, I'm still drinking beer.
I think there's also a delay factor sometimes. With me, I can feel if I'm drinking whiskey or something like that, I can feel it pretty quick. And then I may have a second one, and I don't feel it as quick. But that doesn't mean it's not working. It doesn't mean it's not kicking in. It's just kicking a little bit later, maybe.
Well, no, I think what it is you don't realize it. Now that I space them out, I never used to. But like if I have, a little vodka drink, knock it back, I can feel and tell if there's something in my system. And it's probably a good hour after I've stopped drinking that I can still feel a little bit before I feel like I'm all the way back. So I think about the times I used to drink and I would have, if you have another one inside of that hour, you're compounding it. And I think after a while you don't realize it. And you're like going, I'm fine, I'm not feeling anything. You have no idea how much you've got in your system, and you kind of lose control of it.
Especially if we're doing an event. I mean, think about some of our cocktails in karaoke where we're just doing a shot here, a shot there, and then we're singing, and then they're bringing beers over. That's a 2-hour time period, and you don't realize how much that. I usually realize when I get home. I'm like, I'll sit down and go, oh, fuck. I'm fucked up.
I'm hammered. Yeah. So I think that's kind of what it is. I've kind of found that at least me on the vodka, it's one, you're good. You can chill for the next hour and drink something else.
I get it, man.
Yeah, it'll get you. And they keep coming out with all kinds of delicious stuff. I had just finished off the Bud Light seltzers you got, Virginia. Those are good.
You liked them?
Yeah, I had one of those over the weekend. I'll drink a ton of them. I'll have like one here and there, maybe one a weekend, but so they last a little while.
The Black Cherry Bud Light Seltzer may be my favorite. And if you would have told me that going into it, I probably would have said, nah, I'll probably like Bud Light one the least.
Yeah.
But I liked it better than the Truly, better than the White Claw, better than the Funky Buddha.
I think it's Bud Light's better than White Claw. White Claw's better than Truly.
Truly is the weakest.
There's just not a lot of flavor to it. It's
Truly kind of tastes like ugh.
It does. It's like a light flavor in that.
The Funky Buddha one ain't that great either.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I'll tell you about the seltzers is the alcohol does burn differently. I could tell you if I had a mass drink and I'd remember what the taste was, I could just feel how my head feels 20 minutes into it after drinking it. I'd be like going, that was from a seltzer. It's just that alcohol burns different.
I feel like because I was chugging them on the air with the left hand White Claw or White Claw, left claw.
Keep trying.
Left claw.
You'll get it.
Left claw, need a bra. I don't know.
Southpaw.
Southpaw White Claw. You could only drink them with your left hand, and every time you went to go drink it with your right hand, we shocked you.
That was a fun bit.
That is fun.
You were gone for that?
Yeah.
We should bring that back. That was fun.
Southpaw White Claw is fun.
Yeah.
But I was pounding them. If I was just drinking normally, it would take a lot of those to make me, get so wild and crazy.
Yeah, I think after about 6, you turn into a complete asshole.
But 6 in a quick period of time.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's what happens because they go down so easy.
They do. Yeah, they can go down pretty quick. You feel like you're drinking water, but you're not. Anheuser-Busch is rolling out a new fall flavor called Busch Light Apple.
Oh, that sounds like it could be very...
And what I love is they're going to start putting it in the traditional Busch Light 30 packs because when you're getting Busch Light, you don't want just a 6-pack. You get 30.
30 is so much.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining. Get maybe bigger bang for your buck.
So that wouldn't be a seltzer. That would be an apple beer then, right?
I don't know if I feel like that would give me a headache.
I want to try it, though. I mean, I think we should try all of them.
Okay. Give it a shot, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I want to do with you? I want to do a cooking video while we drink some wine together.
All right.
Yeah. A little dabba-doo-ya, boom, bam.
Where do you want to do this video?
Probably your place, because I'm starting to take down all my shit just to get ready for moving.
Oh.
So my place is a little upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Before Corona, Bloomingdale's, where I shot that one cooking video, Dave said we could use that whenever we wanted to.
Yeah, maybe do it at your house. Probably safer, right?
Yeah.
Because you're paranoid about everything, so let's take it to Bloomingdale's. Just go to your fucking house.
I just don't have a lot of space. I got a tiny kitchen.
You do. You got a bitch-ass kitchen.
I do have a bitch-ass kitchen.
We'll go to my... all right, we'll work the details out. This has got to be riveting.
Do it right now.
Riveting to listen to.
I'm really enjoying this.
Sorry, Kevin. Kick me in the balls later.
I could have made the kitchen bigger, but I didn't want to.
I don't know why you asked me somebody fucking... Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
No, she wants to keep talking about her kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
It's, 14 feet by 26 feet.
I don't think it's that big.
I got a sink by the refrigerator, Kev.
I have 8 cabinets. I keep the spoons over here.
Bloomingdale's, Kevin.
Yeah. What would you say is the worst mixed drink you've ever made? Now, I know sometimes when you're having that party and you're like going, oh my gosh, we're out of any good mixers. You ever tried like vodka with Diet Coke?
Oh, that's awful.
When I first
Doesn't
started,
work, does it?
I tried making chocolate milk, I think, with Tanqueray, and it was something awful.
Chocolate milk with gin.
Yeah, it was terrible. I was like 19 when I did it.
Now that might work with Kahlua. I wonder if chocolate milk and Kahlua would work.
Oh, they'd work great.
They would work good. I didn't have any of that though.
Might be a fun thing to try out on Friday. Just the most random, you would never think they're going to work. Does this actually work? Kahlua, chocolate milk.
I got so sick on chocolate milk and Tanqueray. I mean, so sick.
I'll make you a shot that'll make you vomit.
Cool, I can't wait. That chocolate milk and Tanqueray made it to where I could never drink Tanqueray. If just the word, I would shudder. You ever have that? You got sick on a liquor and you could never go back.
Yeah, it's tough.
Tanqueray, strawberries, Boone's Hills or whatever, and then
Strawberry
Boone's
Hill.
and coconut rum. Oh.
Yeah.
Malibu.
Yes, I got so sick on Malibu.
Rachel Lee in the chat room said, I like ginger ale vodka. That's pretty much what I drink. I get that Zevia from Whole Foods. It's got the stevia, doesn't have the sugar in it, and I put that with the vodka.
I'll tell you what's really good is Publix grape soda and vodka. You make sure that the grape is slushy.
Vodka goes with those kind of things. Somebody said I do juice boxes in vodka.
That would totally work.
So vodka goes to that, but it doesn't go with the Diet Coke. Doesn't go with the Coke. Like rum and Coke works, vodka and Coke does not work.
And it depends on the diet soda you're using. Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke have a significant difference in taste, and one I think is clearly better. I think Diet Pepsi is supreme compared to Diet Coke.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Diet Sprite and Diet Dr. Pepper, in my opinion, are the best diet sodas out there.
Okay.
Diet Dr. Pepper's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Yeah, I used to drink that. Yeah, David said Jack and Diet Dr. Pepper is a great combo. Michael said Sambuca and cherry Kool-Aid. Okay.
Sambuca.
I really don't know what Sambuca is.
Is that a thick one?
Sambuca is. Okay, so Sambuca is like a thick, clear. It's. I think it's Greek.
You should make some limoncellos.
Remember Ouzo?
Ouzo Blue.
Remember that liquor that we used to shoot, the Ouzo?
Yes.
Okay, Sambuca is like that.
Gosh, that stuff was fucking gnarly. The black licorice.
Tough.
Oh, that's right. They would give us that because it was the free drink.
Right.
We'd always get that one. Oh, that was rough.
Maria said Sprite and lemonade vodka is delicious. That sounds good.
That, I bet, is delicious.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that works. I like that. It's light, it's easy, doesn't weigh on y'all heavy.
Ginger ale, we were drinking them at my buddy JR's place. It was, you were there. It was Captain and Ginger, I think. Do you remember those? And we were drinking them in those big cold iron cups. Like
I was there?
A medieval. That's the night where Panda had a headache and you gave him a pain pill and he got sick.
Oh, yeah. He had a headache, so I gave him a Vicodin.
No, he had sinuses and you gave him a...
No, he had a headache or something, and I gave him a Vicodin.
He had something where you should not have given a Vicodin, and he got really sick on the Vicodin, so he was double sick.
He was Ralphing behind the shed.
Oof.
Yeah,
That's tough.
But Ginger and
Captain?
Captain. It's real good. I think that's
Okay.
I think that's the one. Right, chat room?
Melissa said Fireball and cream soda.
Oh, that's how you get the shits.
Richard said UV blue raspberry and lemon lime Gatorade tastes like a gummy bear. Okay.
But I feel like your hangover is going to be wicked.
Okay. Interesting stuff. There's some combos that you could try out if you're hard up.
Do you like tequila with stuff?
I really haven't had tequila mixed with anything. Like, I will do it a little bit here and there, but I'm not. It does something weird to my stomach. Like when I drink it, it feels like it sours.
Tequila and gin seem to give me a little bit more of a squirrely buzz.
You are a maniac on tequila.
Yeah,
I feel like
I am.
I feel like I am too, though. I feel like tequila it's all about.
Tequila should be sipped and enjoyed responsibly. That's not my game.
It makes you want to rip off your clothes and eat.
Somebody, David said tequila and Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
Wonder if that would work.
Mountain Dew and vodka can work too.
Yeah, I could see that working.
You know what I did that did not work? I did Crystal Light and a whiskey. It was pretty gross.
Oh, that'd be tough.
It was
yeah.
gross.
You know what? I used to do the whiskey along with the ginger ale.
That is very good.
That actually was very good. That was my drink for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably go back to that.
I just feel like creamy, milky drinks, that, gotta be careful.
Yeah, those tend to make you feel like you gotta vomit.
Or probably poop. One of the two. Do you really you want that when you're drinking?
When you're out and about.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go drop a loaf.
Yeah, give me the drink, bartender. I'll take the one that get the poopy cramp shot. Who wants that? I know.
I'm in the club trying to pick up, not in the bathroom trying to
drop off.
You're putting down if you're in the bathroom.
the shame and spray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to have.
Going at the club is tough.
It's hard to have swagger when you have diarrhea.
Some of the emails that we got in here today. A little food recommendation for you from Austin. He said, Jaybird, have you tried El Bodegon and their pan con queso, their cheese bread? It's in their food court area. Highly recommend.
So that's where I get it from the Publix, that kind of bread, but I not from the food court. I haven't got that.
Okay. Yeah, so he says go to El Bodegon to try it.
El Bodegon. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
How about that, huh?
I'm looking for new pizza places to try too. So if anyone's got anything, especially down south.
Okay.
In the Broward or Boca area, let me know.
All
Boynton, even.
Change it up a little bit.
Why are you going down there?
Because I never get down there for pizza. I've gone a little bit north. You just the problem with going up north to the Martin County Stewart area and the Pizzle, they're big, counties, but there's not a lot of options of pizza. You're going
It's
up
not
there.
as densely populated.
No, you're going up there for maybe 2 or 3 places. When down there, you might be able to hit 7 or 8.
Okay. That's a lot of pizza.
Well, if you try
Yeah.
1 or 2 slices per place,
Yeah.
you could do little things.
Okay. All right. Also, recommendation for Denny's. Blue Dream Flour is available at True Leave. I can see why it's one of your favorites.
Yeah, he goes there.
Okay. And Virginia, I got nothing for you, but you're awesome. So there you go. Thanks for the countless hours of entertainment. If I see any of you in a bar, I'll keep 6 feet away and buy you a drink. Y'all deserve it, Austin.
Oh, if
You won't see me in a bar.
If I'm at a bar, I'm gonna forget about the 6-foot thing. Like, oh, come on over here. Thank you, you awesome motherfucker.
Yeah.
Give me a hug, all right? Yeah, I don't.
Zach said, hey, Jaybird, can you do a sauce bracket? The chat room is behind this. We need to know. Kind of like you did the snack bracket.
That's a Kevin Ralston question, Zach. I firmly support that idea.
Yeah.
I love the whole bracket thing. It's pretty funny that you beat me at snack shit.
I know.
And it's pretty funny that I got third. I blew it. I didn't go with my heart. I overthought that one. A lot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that.
Got too cute?
I got too safe.
Okay.
I got too safe. In fact, I didn't get cute enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should have thrown out a little curve there. Virginia kind of went in a different angle.
The witch taught me something.
I went fancy.
You didn't go. It's not that you went fancy. You went different. You went against the grain, and I think that worked out for you.
Okay. Got another email here. This one says, hey, listen to the ATS podcast with you guys talking about stopping John Wilkes Booth from going through with the Lincoln assassination. Have you checked out 11/22/63? It's a series about going back and stopping the JFK assassination. It's sci-fi-ish, which I generally don't like, but it was a great series. Okay. Also on COVID and going back to school, why isn't anyone talking about how there are hundreds of daycares in PBC that have all been open during this time with no issue? Most have taken an influx of kids and elementary kids whose parents have had to work. I think through this whole thing, only one closed for a short time because 2 workers had it. I haven't heard of any issues with them. Why would the schools be any different? How can independent daycares hold it together, but the school district can't figure it out? Also, most of those kids have to be first responder kids who never stopped working, and wouldn't that make them a bigger threat to getting it and spreading it? Just curious on what your thoughts are on that. That's from Joanne. Yeah, it's a good point. I'd like to see a write-up about what happened with the daycares. How many were open? Were all of them? Were there any legit cases that happened? And then what would be the difference? What is a different setup from people who are working in daycares to people who would be working in schools? Maybe they'll be talking about that because the vote is on Wednesday for Palm Beach County. And I think the other school districts obviously have to get their act together pretty quick too. So hopefully soon. But I don't know. You know anything about the daycares, Virginia? You got a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I know that a lot of them are still open.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that they're not full capacity. I know that a lot of parents have chosen not to send their kids back to daycare yet. So even though they are open, you're not looking at full capacity. I don't think you can judge it on the same scale that you would judge full-on opening up public schools again at normal
Same capacity and things
Right.
like that.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I hear the word daycare, I always just think of just dried snot. I just feel like kids.
That's pretty accurate.
I feel
Yeah.
like kids always have snot bubbles.
Well, and that is the big concern is kids. Yeah, kids will come up. In fact, I saw one parent had sent us an email or text, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm used to getting sneezed on and coughed on, and licked." Kids will even do that, and that's kind of the big issue is that kids aren't going to know, and good luck having them keep their masks on, even if they're going to wear masks. So, I don't know. We'll see what winds up happening. Josie said, didn't Palm Beach County already decide as a no? That's not a final decision. They had gone and they believe that they're all leaning towards that. It's been a terribly guarded secret that a majority of the Palm Beach County School Board is going to vote for continuing with the virtual learning. And I
but
know
they're
that
still supposed to be talking with their constituents about it and
Right.
figuring out what they want to do and how they're going to vote. That was the thing. Like, they're still talking to people and putting it together.
Yes, the vote is Wednesday at 2 p.m. That's when they convene to make the official vote. But it is likely that they are going to go with the virtual unless just something crazy happens and minds are radically changed. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Got an email from Jennifer here, and she said, I was at Starbucks, and I made the suggestion that instead of having a 2 customer inside the store limit, have a 1 walk-in customer and a 1 mobile order customer at a time. Still 2 customers, but mobile orders go in and out really quickly, and 2 walk-up orders can take a long time. I made the suggestion because I come to the Starbucks every day, and I was trying to be helpful, but some snot-nosed little millennial said, she's such a Karen. I probably would have socked her if they had Starbucks in jail. So in the spirit of am I a jerk, I now give you am I a Karen? So I'm not really sure what you said on this.
By the way, when people talk about like the young generation, millennials are getting old, by the way. A lot of times millennials are in their fucking 30s now.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know
It's
what the age
Generation
is.
Z if you're talking the young ones that are...
Yeah, my daughter's 22. My daughter and son, oldest son, is 22, and they're Gen Z.
They're Gen Z. Yeah, keep in mind, Gen Z is going to be your younger 20s. Everyone always blames everything on millennials now. Millennials are like, guys, we're getting old.
We have kids.
We're with you.
I think what she's saying is she wants there to be a separate line for if you're going into order and if you're just picking up. I agree with her.
Okay.
Panera seemed to be doing it right to me. They had set up a whole kiosk outside, and if you ordered online, you could just pull right up. They ask you when you order what kind of car you got. They bring it right to your car. Bam, it's done.
I have heard that Panera is doing a good job. I've
They
heard from
are.
a few people now.
You can go into Panera as well, but they've got it all separate. And I think that's the way it should be. If somebody's ordering online, that should be a separate area, separate transaction, separate everything. If somebody wants to go in, then of course you want to limit them to 2 people actually physically allowed to go into the store. But Panera had put their little shelf. It's like a bookshelf. It's like an oversized bookshelf where they'll put your bag with your name on it, and then you just walk up and grab your bag. They put that like right by the exit. So literally the girl was standing in the breezeway of Panera just handing people their stuff, and it was so quick.
Okay. So that's the way it's done right.
If Starbucks wants to do it right, yeah, they need to take the whole system where they're giving people their stuff right there by the exit door and let people grab it and not have to wait in line to go in. That's silly.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the email. Thanks for sending them to us. mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. I heard that Disney World did a little bit of a trick over the weekend that if you were not wearing a mask, you could not get your photo taken. Or, you know how they do them on the rides? They wouldn't give it to you if you're on the ride and you didn't have your mask on. You wouldn't be able to get your photo.
And who wants a photo of your mask?
Yeah, if you wanted a photo at all, you had to have a mask on. But
who wants that? Who wants a photo of your face covered? Everyone's got masks on.
Yeah. So that's one way they try to encourage people to do that. So I guess maybe they weren't selling a lot of photos over the weekend then.
Would you want a mask picture of you and your family?
It's not the same as if you can see your whole face.
But it is a keepsake.
One photo I can
one,
see.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shit.
So that's what they were doing. All righty, y'all. Well, that's going to do it for us on a Monday. Thank you guys for coming back and checking us out. We're back here tomorrow. See you then. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.